going? Hello, and welcome to another stream. Just getting everything set up in the beginning. So if you are watching on a replay, just fast forward maybe 2-3 minutes until you see me start clicking in around the team sheet. Thank you. And just getting a few of the last things set up. I'm not in the right one. Why is this not working? Okay, there we go. I think that should be good. Is my background music playing? I don't think so. So let me change that. We've got the ending theme from Ruby and Sapphire going. Let's go with, I really like the Sonia's theme. Should we do that one? Some of the Pokemart ones are decent. Little Root Town. That could be alright. I'd spent some time yesterday mashing a bunch of these tracks together, but then for some reason it wasn't working. Something for me to figure out. We'll do Legends of History. Alright, so that should be working. Let me double check everything. Alright, so this is not going to be a super long stream. Probably not going to do the normal, like, close to 3 hours that I normally do. This will probably be around an hour, hour and a half. We got to get off and watch Liverpool play later. That's also why we're not playing on the Ducktown YT account. We're playing on Arne Slot is my papa. So we'll be playing on that. We'll get into the team breakdown real quick. It's full Trick Room team. Trick Room heavy. It is slow as pouring out cold molasses. It's like trying to pour out cold peanut butter. Can't do it. You need Trick Room. This never, like, it never lets me put it in the game category right. Anyways, I think we got it. Okay. We're Gucci. So, we're going to be playing with a Mega-Camerupt full Trick Room team. Camerupt hits hard. We have Eruption, Earth Power, Heat Wave, and Protect on there. Protect is so we can protect first turn and just go and get a Trick Room up. My favorite piece of this team is the Porygon 2. I think this thing is outstanding. It is incredibly bulky if it gets the right download on Switch-In. Incredible. Having a bulky, boosted special attacker that can set Trick Room and recover. Ice Beam super helpful. We have Terra. Wait, Hidden Power, that doesn't matter. I saw HP type and got confused there for a second. Hidden Power doesn't matter. We're Terra Fairy so we can resist some of the fighting moves that would come in and hit it. Sometimes we're Ghost type, but there's a few Ghost types running around that I don't really like. We have Tapu Fini. Just a nice, bulky special attacker, good Calm Mind. Sweeper, very good. She doesn't have Protect. This one's actually one of our quicker Mons, which is kind of funny considering not very fast. Sinistra, I've played against this one in VGC a couple times and never... It was fine, I thought, but never really... I didn't personally get the hype. This thing is insane. It is such a good support Mon between Hospitality, Life Do, Matcha Gotcha. It can set Trick Room on its own. We have 3 Trick Room users in Porygon, Diancie, and Sinistra. Diancie is also incredibly good with Diamond Storm, Body Press, Trick Room, and Protect. Clear Body keeps it from having its stats dropped by anything. Misty Seed, it's a good pairing with Tapu Fini. It'll boost special defense on the entrance of Misty Surge. Or, what is it, Fairy Terrain? Misty Terrain? We have Iron Hands here. Iron Hands and Porygon 2 are my 2 general safe leads, because I can fake out and get Trick Room up pretty easily. I can also Volt Switch out with Iron Hands to get either Camerupt or Diancie in to start bashing things. Porygon 2 and Sinistra are also a really good pairing because of Porygon 2's bulk, and then Hospitality coming in will heal Porygon. But anyways, let's get straight on into it. Enough yapping, enough talking about the team. We'll get straight on in there. It's a really fun team, and I'm excited to show it off. And I did not make this team. Found it on the Smogon forums when I was just browsing through it yesterday. I have a link to it down below in the description if you would like to check it out for yourself. So we're coming up against an interesting team. So our elo is pretty low. We're at 1122. They're at 111111. I would never touch that elo again if I was them. The 4 ones, unique. So we got Porygon 2 and Iron Hands just to start off. They'll probably start throwing up some screens. We're going to get up Trick Room. Yeah, he's going to try and probably superpower the Porygon. He'll probably throw a screen or a Thunder Wave something. Probably use that Prankster ability. So we're going to fake out the Malabar. Oh, Scary Face. That's fine. Okay, and they forfeit first turn. Okay. Starting off good. Scared him away in the first turn. But that actually worked out. They had a cool idea. We just had a better idea. We got a Tyranitar. Let's go. I don't like your Tar. Porygon 2 and Iron Hands. Same starter. Starting combo. We'll just keep it going. So they go Tapu Lele and Amoonguss. And watch this. I think that Amoonguss is going to try and spore something. Does Tapu Lele get Expanding Force? No. So it does not get Expanding Force. So what we're going to do here, because I think they're going to go for a Spore, and I would like control of terrain, so we're going to go Tapu Fini, immediate switch. They use Ally Switch. They did try and Spore. We'll get our Trick Room up, and that was kind of a free turn for us, because they just wanted to Ally Switch around. And I guess they were trying to avoid the Fake Out. Interesting. Not exactly sure. We'll Ice Beam that Amoonguss. And then we will... I think I want to switch Tapu Fini out. I don't think their Lele is going to... My Tar. Yeah, we'll go Sinistra here. Okay, so they actually switch that one. That's interesting. Tyranitar comes out. That'll boost that one's special defense. Freeze it. Interesting. Not the switch I would have wanted with Sinistra. I would have rather had Iron. He just a tank. He's perfect. So I think we're gonna Ice Beam that again. And then go for the Iron Hands. If we could get a freeze, that would be pretty cool. That Ivy Cudgel will come in. Does hit decently hard. We're just going to try and drain punch that thing. I should have known that he wasn't going to stay in. We chase him out. We'll get a little bit of health back. We'll recover with the Porygon. Chunky Iron Cudgel comes out. We'll do something like that. It uses a Rage Powder. It should... I was just choked on my spit. Oh my gosh. My life flashed before my eyes. Alright, so, nice that we knocked out the Amoonguss. And they did get a Swords Dance up. That Ogerpon is looking a little chunky, especially in Sandstorm. We're just gonna Ice Beam it, I think. Or no, we want a Trick Room. And then I think we're gonna Volt Switch on the Inteleon. So it's not great that we lost our Porygon. I think we can go... So what we're going to do here, we're going to go Tapu Fini, and then we will go... I was going to say Iron Hands for the Fake Out, right? Iron Hands for the Fake Out. We're going to Fake Out the Ogerpon. They might take out my Iron Hands. Should I try and bait him? Just go straight Sinistcha Muddy Water? It didn't work! I completely forgot about Ogerpon's grass. Didn't work. We might be cooked on this one. We didn't get Trick Room up enough. I think we are probably cooked. Fake out the Ogerpon. He does not live that. Does not live a big old Ice Beam. We gotta get Trick Room up. Getting a Trick Room up is gonna be our only chance. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. I think they've got us. Got our number here on this one. Yeah, and we were not able to get Trick Room up enough for us to really get going. And we'll just go ahead and forfeit that. No need to waste any more time. Normally I would have played that out, but since we are doing a shorter stream today, just go ahead and get on to the next one. Alright, so this is gonna be, it's gonna be a rain team. Which actually helps us because rain control is generally going for speed. So I think that's actually good for us. We go Trick Room first turn with the Porygon. And I think I might just throw out a Machagacha. Get some damage on that Mousehold. Now I'll go Trick Room and then switch into Iron Hands. Iron Hands is pretty good against these two. They'll use beat ups. They're going to start boosting the or call it on. So we lose our Trick Room, or our Porygon after a beefy body press. Not what you want to see, really. So we'll go for the Trick Room with Sinistcha this turn, and then we will fake out the Iron Hands. Politoed comes in, they're going to throw some rain up. They go into a go. Man, not what you want. We will get Trick Room up though. And I think we'll fire off a Mega-Camerupt because that is a special type move, and we'll try and Volt Switch on the Arcarlodon. Kingdra comes in here. For Kingdra, I think we'll go Feeny, which is actually kind of dumb because of Arcarlodon being out here. Okay, why didn't I go Camerupt? Camerupt would have resisted that. I got Bozo Jeans this morning. Alright, we're gonna keep clicking Mega-Camerupt. We cannot fake out the Arcarlodon. Nor can we hit it with a Drain Punch. So I think I'll try and Volt Switch. Yeah, wait until the next turn, because the Kingdra protected, so we'll try and hit the Arcarlodon again. Need to try and get some chip on that. And we've kind of just sacked our Feeny for no reason. That was a pretty bad play on our part. Should have gone Camerupt there, but I guess you do have, that's the hindsight being considered, I guess you do have the potential Kingdra Hydro Pump or Surf coming in from it. Which hits both of these super effective. So we'll just go Camerupt, try and get a turn at least of it. It's in Trick Room. Electro Shot. Coming off at the Sinistra, not doing much damage. Hurricane on the Camerupt. We're gonna click, I think, Life Dew. Life Dew and Heat Wave. Mega-Camerupt and Heat Wave. Because I want to try and get this Kingdra out of here. Won't be doing that this turn. We're gonna fire off our Heat Wave. We do knock out the Arcarlodon. Do some damage to the Incineroar, and we're going to switch out Sinistra here. And probably Protect with Camerupt. I wouldn't be surprised if Politoed comes back in from my opponent. Okay, so Amoonguss is going to come in. I wonder if they're going to fake out... Well, they can't fake out Sinistra. They might go for a knockoff, though. Let's go Diancie and Protect. There we go. We avoid the fake out. Pollen Puff does nothing. And we're going to try and Trick Room. And I can just go for an Earth Power, I suppose. Trick Room. We'll actually hit the Amoonguss with an Earth Power, I think. No, Trick Room and Heat Wave. Because we don't really want that Spore coming in. Oh, they decided to Spore my Camerupt. Interesting, interesting. Suppose I could see the utility in that, so Camerupt's not blasting off some attacks with its 427 special attack in Trick Room. But now Diancie gets to kind of blast off some Diamond Storms, which Incineroar does not want to take. Amoonguss isn't feeling too happy about it either, but it could just Spore us like that. They use a Flare Blitz on Diancie, which is interesting decision. I don't know why they wouldn't just knock off. Oh, well, my Misty Seed was consumed, that's why. I need to keep up. So we'll have another turn. Hopefully Camerupt can wake up here. Kingdra comes out. Both of mine stay asleep for another turn. Camerupt gets knocked out. We'll go Sinistra here. Hospitality kicking in, healing up Diancie. We'll go for a Diamond Storm and a... Is a Mega-Camerupt enough to knock? I think I'm going to Terra Water. Terra Water. So I'm not exactly sure. Okay. There we go. Because that would have lost... I would have lost my Sinistra there. If he had just taken that Flare Blitz. And this team would get kind of eaten up if my opponent had a proper wide guard user. But I played a bunch of games yesterday, a few more this morning. I did not come across a wide guard user in all of my playing. Trick Room. I think I might actually switch out. Or just one more. Gotcha. They have beat up. They're gonna start doing some beat up stuff. They Thunder Wave my Sinistra. And Sinistra can just be a real burden to get past with Machagacha. Having a move that hits both of my opponents and that heals myself, and it has the ability to heal its teammate on switch-in, and it can, the move that hits both opponents can burn. It's incredible. It is an insane move. We're going to protect here and go Machagacha, because we should be the slowest with our Sinistra, and we are just going to hit we're not going to do anything. I'm a liar. Go Iron Hands here. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Do we Diamond Storm or Body Press? Quick Machagacha again. See what that? Oh, and it misses the poly. It misses both of them. This is what happens when I talk up a move. So what did that use? The Polytoad used Weather Ball on it. Let's go Iron Hands here, because they might try and Spore my Sinistra. Now that is a water type, it can get hit by Spore. Hopefully my opponent has not noticed that. Sometimes the Terras can be a lot to keep up with. Iron Hands will come out. Sinistra is paralyzed again. It's going to get hit with a Pollen Puff. Iron Hands will tank that Weather Ball. We're going to use Fake Out on the Amoonguss. And then just Machagacha. Or should we Life Dew? Because I think the Polytoad will probably protect. I'm going to go with the Life Dew to try and heal Iron Hands. And paralyze 3 turns in a row. Trick Room is now no more. Should I go for the Trick Room this turn? Drain Punch on the Polytoad, and I think I'll try and throw up a Trick Room with Sinistra. We're a bit too slow to try and function outside of Trick Room. So the Mouse Hold comes in, and they Pollen Puff to Iron Hands, which I'm not sure what they were doing there. Probably going, oh, they were trying to keep Polytoad alive so they could throw Rain up again. But they've forgotten that allows me to get Trick Room up. Oh, I'm foolish for saying that they might go for the Spore on Sinistra. Sinistra is paralyzed. You can't get multiple status changes. I think the Polytoad will probably protect. I think that's what it'll do. Protect or go for a Weather Ball. We're going to Life Dew, try and heal up our Iron Hands, heal up our Sinistra some. That's huge. That's a huge crit right there. Spore will come out, which is fine. That is fine. And again, we're just going to kind of keep going for this. Drain Punch the Amoonguss. I think the Polytoad will probably just protect anyways. If we get lucky and get like a first turn wake up, that could be nice. This game is getting a little long for a doubles game. Like doubles games don't normally last too long. Big damage on the Kingdra. Okay, so they do get that pollen puff off. Which, not something we want to see. And what are they going to do? Is he going to hurricane my Iron Hands? Let's go Diancie and Machigotcha. Was that something he did last time? Yeah. Might try and hurricane the Iron Hands. So we're going to switch. Paralyzed again. Not what you want to see. I think I'm going to body press the Kingdra. And go for the Machigotcha. I should probably try and life do the Sinistcha. Should probably try and life do both sides. Especially since this is our last turn of Trick Room. Oh, and we've hurt ourselves in confusion. That's not good. Yeah, not looking good here. We're both asleep. There's 3 paralyzes that we were hit with. Checkmate. Yeah, there's 3 paralyzes that we got hit with before. Really hurt us, and we also should have kept our Tapu Fini around longer to avoid some of these spores. But it was a good game. Not too often that doubles games go this long. And so we'll just give it the old FF. And on to the next one. Grab a sip of coffee. Play this ladder, so it can take a little second to find the game sometimes. But if we just talk about it, I think it's the person we just played, Simply Superior, or we've played them at some point. Maybe not just played, but I've definitely played them at some point. That name is looking familiar. Ew. It's you again, yeah. Disgusting team. Dirty Trick Roomer. So I've played this person before. I think I was playing yesterday. But someone like missed one of their, I just played you like 5 minutes ago. With a different team. Oh, it was the Tyranitar team. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, Mr. or Miss Simply Super is bossing us around. Gotcha, sure did. Really got me there. I meant the gotcha as in I gotcha, not however they interpreted that. But whatever. We'll go into Fini here. got our Terra up. We're going to start blasting. We're going to hit that Flamingo. Porygon dead. I don't think so. Probably not. We're going to hit them with a Muddy Water. They use Luster Purge, and we tank that all day long. Porygon dead. Deoxys coming out. That thing is definitely going to be the slowest thing in here. I think I'll just click Muddy Water again. Lele comes out. Psychic Terrain. Oh, Expanding Force. Psychic Terrain. Luckily we knocked that out. We take care of that Focus Sash. That Expanding Force would have put the hurting on us. I think we're actually going to switch out our Lele. Or our Feeny. I'm going to do that, yeah. Ice Beam the Ogerpon. And I'm going to go Iron Hands here. Because I'm crazy. Freeze it. Dang it. It didn't work. No. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So I've kind of goofed that. We'll go Feeny, I think. Ice Beam that, and then go Feeny. We need to get our Trick Room back up. So I'm at Ice Beam, and we'll go Sinistcha. I've kind of thrown away the momentum I started off the game with. Let Ogerpon and Tapu Lele kind of set in. Lele doesn't get Expanding Force. I think that's what they were trying to do with that Deoxys. They were trying to click Expanding Force Deoxys attack. Yeah, almost certainly, I think. I just tell them don't run up the timer. Just play no. I'll tell them Arne Slotch now they're Papa. Any day now. They don't really have too many options here. I guess if they want to try and maintain Psychic Terrain, they need to like swap in Latios for Lele. Because if they want to try and get like a Psychic Terrain boosted Luster Purge off. I don't know if that's really... I don't know what they're going to do. They got 20 seconds left. Are they going to go at like 1 second left on the timer? Or are they just going to forfeit? On to the next. Playing against Law Jesus. And we will go our typical start, I think. Or do we want Lele? Lele's pretty... Or Feeny. I always say Lele. Maybe I'll nickname it Lele. Call it that enough anyways. Do I go... Iron Hands isn't the best opener here. I have no idea what they're gonna go. We'll go Feeny. That's alright, I think. Especially because we'll get Trick Room. I need to kind of threaten that Bulk ASAP, I think. Well, Trick Room Muddy Water. I might be able to Trick Room Calm Mind, with my Feeny. Trick Room Calm Mind, and then go into my one thing. Lower your accuracy. That might help us. And pop up a light screen. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I need to bring Diancie in here to get some Diamond Storms off. We'll go for Muddy Water again. I think Muddy Water will be the play. They miss the Thunder Wave, which is good. I don't know why they're using a Guard of Water instead of not a Guard of Water. And I'll switch Porygon 2 back in here. My bulky little duck. Meowscarda comes in. We'll fire off a Diamond Storm, doing good damage to both of them. And their Toxic is prevented because they forgot about Misty Terrain. Which is fair. It's just kind of hidden up here. But maybe they'll do it again. Maybe they'll do it twice. Diamond Storm. And I think I can just like Ice Beam at the Meowscarda. I'm relatively safe here. Yeah. Just in case Diamond Storm missed. And that'll be a win. They forfeit on turn 4. Go back to the main menu and we'll get straight back into another one and just try to keep them rolling. We got Steel Matter. Yesterday I did play, when I was playing on my main account, I think I played someone around like, because I'm right outside of the top 500 on my main account. I'm at like 1420 elo, I think. I don't think I'm at 1450 quite yet. But I played someone in like, that was significantly higher than me. But they were running a mono-type steel team. And they beat the brakes off me. They gave me a 5-finger ass whooping. I got so excited because I was like, oh, Camerupt is gonna blow through them. No, didn't happen. It didn't happen. So the Porygon Z against Porygon 2, we got Unk against Nephew going off. I'm just trying to Ice Beam to Sableye. Ice Beam Wild Charge to Sableye. Freeze it. Freeze it early. Alright, take out Porygon Z. Now we'll go for a Trick Room. And I think we'll Volt Switch into Camerupt. We'll see if we can get Camerupt erupted. Pop up a Trick Room. Oh, and they pop up Trick Room. We'll do it again. Bruh. I'm gonna crash. Can we get an eruption off? Okay. Taunt. Will Ice Beam. Please freeze. That'd be hilarious. Oh my day. I guess we'll do this one. We'll Heat Wave. Let me use Trick Room. Okay. Terra Blast to Sableye and Protect. At least I don't have any left. My fault, my fault. He's gone into a water type. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be quick enough to really hit that Escavalier. Freeze, please. That would be so funny. My taunt ended. I'll hit Disableeye, and I think just kind of Wild Charge. We'll try and just go for each slot. One in each slot. P-Dove. I like the nickname on the P-Dove. Alright, what's gonna happen here? Drain punches the absolute pants off my Porygon. The only thing that could have been funnier in this game is if one of these ice beams froze. Had gotten a freeze off, that would have sealed the deal. That was a good game. That was pretty funny. Alright, 10:22. The lineups for the Liverpool game were announced. Let's check them out. I'll probably wrap the stream up around an hour. Let's check these Liverpool lineups. Trent starting? Excuse me? Gakpo? We get Gakpo back, that's nice. Not crazy about Trent starting. Rather have Bradley. Unless he's staying. Don't think so though. Alright, so this is also going to be a Trick Room team we're playing against. It looks like. I imagine they're going to protect with that thing first turn, right? Right? Oh my lord. Sparta Rotterdam just scored in the 95th minute against Ajax. Come on, mate! Yeah, I'm going to go for the Ursaluna Protect turn 1. It didn't. It didn't. So we'll try and Drain Punch it. Alright, it's been about 43 minutes. I think I'll switch off of the background song and put a different one on. How about Little Root Town? What just happened? Blood Moon, Sinister, fainted. Okay, don't like that. Let's go for a Trick Room. We'll try and Drain Punch the Ursaluna. Actually, we should probably switch. Switch into what? The Arlele. We had to finally gaslight ourselves into the correct name. Dire Claw comes out, and Earth Power comes. Good lord. So we'll get Trick Room up. That way we can go first this turn. And oh my lord, Ajax scored in the 97th minute. That's insane. Yuri Rieger, you're a goat. That's insane. They probably went right down the field and scored. Magnificent! Freeze. Oh, we needed that freeze. We get Camerupt in here. See if we can get a recover off on Porygon. We're gonna Mega Evolve E. How slow do we think that is? Come in. Wasn't slow enough. Wasn't slow enough. We'll go for the recover. I should have done that last turn in the hindsight. We'll go for the eruption. And I love eruption. It just hits so hard. Ooh, big special defense drop. Not what we want to see on our Camerupt. We do get health back on our Porygon, which is huge. I think we're going to Earth Power the Diancie. Does Diancie learn Expanding Force? Were we about to get blasted? Doesn't look like it. Freezing, come on. I'm hoping for freezes all day. We're going to Trick Room and Protect. They follow me, doesn't matter. Ooh, Expanding Force. Hatterini learns that. We'll Trick Room up. Recover. And Heat Wave. Very nice, very nice. And that'll do it. That'll be our win. Oh, wow. 1446. They were pretty high up there. I think for this... let me check the ladder. That's not far off from the top 500 last I checked last night. Yeah, I think it's... Number 1 is at 1756 ELO. And 1483. There are 2 people tied for bottom of ladder at 499 and 500. So that guy wasn't, too far off. Main menu, and we'll run another one. What time is it? 10:28. We're about an hour out. I feel like I got 1 or 2 more games left in me. We'll play until we lose, I suppose. Unless we start going on a streak. Then, we're gonna wrap it a little already. That's wonderful. I can't believe IX tied that back up. Okay. And I think we're just gonna keep going with our usual lead. Playing Pierre. Right? I like Diancie in this one. Deoxys and Indeedee come out, so I'll be switching in Lele. I think I Trick Room Lele. My Lele, of course, not my Tapu Fini named Lele. So we'll take control of the terrain. Okay, so that'll keep us from probably using Trick Room, I think. Yeah. What if we Ice Beam the Deoxys and Muddy Water? Just get some damage off? You can probably do physical damage, but I don't really have physical attackers. Other than Iron Hands, and Iron Hands doesn't really... That thing might just set up and beat us. So let's see if we can freeze and lower its accuracy. Didn't lower accuracy. Alright, what do we do to not lose to this right now? What do we do? Because if that keeps just... Why have I already lost? Do I need to get a Calm Mind off? Nah, we'll just Muddy Water. Muddy Water and pray for a accuracy drop. Okay. I guess Diamond Storm, Muddy Water. We need to get this Indeedee out of here because we can't hit... Oh, that's not good. I thought we dropped its accuracy, not ours. Good Diamond Storm. Indeedee's gone. Now we have Deoxys to play with. Alright, Latios comes out. Interesting, interesting. And again, we'll Diamond Storm. Do I just Moon Blast the Latios? blast it's gonna be maxed out now. And we miss it. We do take out the Latios, so our defeat will look a little less embarrassing. But now that this Deoxys is fully maxed out, I think it's going to... We might be... It's probably got store power, right? Stored power. Yeah, it's probably just going to start blasting us with stored power. Like, I don't know if we're going to be able to just kind of ignore it. But we'll see. We'll hit a rage power. Going to use nasty plot. Okay. Alright. And really, my hope here is just that Muddy Water drops the Deoxys' accuracy enough. Oh, Psycho! That's sick. That's not what I wanted to see. So what if I get a Camerupt out here? We're gonna go for a Trick Room. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it off. We're gonna go for a Trick Room and then Erupt, I think. Okay, we take a lot from, yeah. I think that's gonna be a good game. The Diancie protects, we'll fake out the Deoxys. To no real avail. Doesn't really do too much. Dazzling Gleam blasts us into the next tier. And I think that'll be it. Got it right where I want him now. Yeah, so that Deoxys absolutely just set up on us. Nothing we could really do about it. I'm sure there was something we could have done, but we didn't. Oh, so we get a burn. Our poor Porygon getting blasted to the next format. We said GG, we'll just go ahead and forfeit. Alrighty, and I think that will do us. We're about an hour out from that Liverpool-Tottenham game, and we've got to get our eyes on that. About to get number 20. But anyways, thank you, anybody, for tuning in for this quick stream. I'll probably do a longer, one of the typical 3-hour streams for this team. I kind of expected it to go a little better. Not gonna lie, when I was playing offline the other day, I was absolutely cooking with this team. But we'll get another stream, we'll tweak it a little bit. And I will see everybody next time. Thank you for tuning in.